party hat. Why does this always happen to me? A couple of days ago, it was my 16th birthday. On 16th of March this year. Seems like a good age to be. I figured my first video would be about the things I can do at the age of 16 in my country, which is England. So there's all the normal things you can do at 16, like age of consent for one, that's normally the most famous. You can get married, you can drive a moped. I can also move out on my own, and I can actually leave school, although I think I'm the last year to do that. Which means I leave school after doing my GCSEs. I can also now buy a lottery ticket, which is quite weird. I could actually, although it's not very likely, I could actually win the lottery at 16. How weird would that be? Then there are some other well, they're not weird, but they're interesting, let's just say. At 16 I can now get a full-time job, which is awesome. And also, the weirdest thing is, at 16 you can also now become a company director. Can you imagine how weird that would be? Oh, I'm 16 and I'm now a company director. It's almost as good as winning the lottery, really, isn't it? Going along with that, the other thing I now have to do is pay tax. So if I open a bank account, I now have to pay tax on it. Which is all great and well if you're a company director. I have a friend who has a driver's licence, and on it, it says that at the age of 16, I can drive a track-laying vehicle steered by its tracks. This effectively means I can drive a tank at the age of 16. Can you imagine if I turned up to school in a tank? I don't think there'd be room to park it in the car park. It's a good thing I have got that tank licence though, because now I can actually join the army. So I guess it will come into handy. The other weird rule, well, it's not really that weird, but I think it's kind of weird, is that I can now go to a pub and drink wine, beer or cider with a meal with an adult. Am I the only one that thinks it's just not really that worth? I have hands! The other weird rule is that I can now also smoke tobacco, but I can't buy it until the age of 18. Why? What use is being able to smoke it and not being able to buy it? It's the same thing about age of consent. I'm now legally able to have sex, but I can't actually watch it in movies until it's 18. Which is basically saying, if you want sex, have it yourself and don't watch it in movies. I think that pretty much concludes the list of things that I am now able to do at the age of 16. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hopefully there will be more soon. I've enjoyed recording this video. I'm probably not even shot. It'd be interesting. Yeah. Happy birthday to me from 2 days ago. Always like these things, they're really cool.